Leo, this is your weekly tarot with Sky Sparrow. So many of you moving into new things, but based on our last week's reading, when I was tuning in, I was hearing that song like, do you believe in magic? Like, what's that from? I forget. But anyway, it was like, you can believe in this. You can trust in this. Like, if there's something coming into your world, like an opportunity is like too good to be true. Like I just feel like there's magic around you. And then I pulled a couple of pre-shuffled oracle cards, Dolphin Spirit, this and that are true. Look at the magic under there. Like, to me, I just like, there's these glowy type of lights coming up. Anyway, this and that are true. And I was just kind of sensing like, you know, if you can't really believe it, it's like, but how could how could that be true if this is true? Like, if this is the situation I'm in, how can that even be possible? That kind of thing. It's like believe in magic. That all went through my head as this was coming out. And this is how I'm feeling intuitively to sew it together for you. And also to kind of like see, different perspectives, or both perspectives could be simultaneously true. This and that are true. Very interesting card. And then there's a brown bear spirit, take time out. What an absolutely beautiful image here as well. Take time out. The image of the bear, like with this paint on his face with the feathers. For me, it was just like, for those of you kind of moving a mile a minute these days, and like not having time to tune into your spiritual self, your soul self. Like, it's a reminder from spirit to give that time yourself, get back to your roots, of who you are, back to your spiritual self, right? And you're listening to the reading now, so that's a good place to start. So for spirit for Leos, we are moving into your general reading. For Leo's spirit, what do they most need to know right now to help guide their path? What is going on for them right now? Right after this, Leos, we are moving into a love reading. It'll be timestamped below as well. Right after this general. But so far we have King of Swords, King of Cups with the Justice in the base. And I was talking about a brand new beginning of some kind, something new coming in, some kind of, perhaps for some of you it's a new offer, new endeavor, a new job. This is the Page of Pentacles. So it is like he's starting out in some kind of new endeavor in the tangible realm, something that is around work, money, the material world, all right? So here, I feel like, we do have the Justice card. So firstly, this is like, it is working in your favor, everything here. And it's going to help bring balance into your life. But I am seeing two different energies, which I want to clarify, which is the King of Swords and the King of Cups, all right? So, the King of Swords is, all about wisdom and knowledge. And the King of Cups is like really about that love and compassion. They're both honestly super rooted and grounded themselves. It's possible as well that, could have a couple of different bosses with those two different types of temperaments. But I just feel like this new endeavor is something that there's a lot of learning, and as well, it's going to be something that really appeals to the heart. But let's see what Spirit has to say. So we have the Five of Swords over the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is, it is a kind of like the entrepreneur of the tarot, interestingly, if you're doing anything or we're doing anything in the entrepreneur realm, but it's somebody who's quite established, doing very well for him. Above that, the Five of Swords. So this is showing me that there's a walking away from something, a cutting your losses of something in order to kind of receive this blessing coming in. So what about that? I'm seeing these swords energies. Okay, thank you, Spirit. The Devil card came out. So there's something needing to be cut out, because with that King of Swords as well, it's like he's very firm in his truth. And like with that sword, he can cut out anything that is not coming to him correctly in an alignment, which is, that's everything that is surrounding this reading right now, is this justice of alignment, of truth, of things working in your favor. And I feel like Spirit is saying, hold to your truth, hold to your heart. And it's really necessary to cut out anything that like an offer or anything that's not come to you correctly. There's something about this with the devil card. And what's funny, as I stop right now, nothing is by chance in my readings. We have the high priestess on the bottom of both decks right now as I pause. So huge indicator, just as that devil card came out. Now the devil card, it's an indicator to trust your intuition. I was interrupting myself, as I often do. But the devil card is about addictions, attachments, things that, like, it could be energy suckers, right? So there's something that needs to be cut out of your life. And you're really being advised to trust your gut on this one. Trust your intuition, your higher knowing. Let's move forward with another shuffle here as well and see what else do my Leos need to know going forward as things are working out in your favor, which is really beautiful. You're moving away from the chaos. And I know that was in your last reading, like really coming through time of struggle, and you're being led, being led into something that is, why am I hearing worthy? Like you are worthy of. It's like, again, going back to the justice, right? It's what's right and aligned for you. So the Six of Swords, this is also making me feel that there's a lot of different court cards here as well. There's someone around you that is helping you as well, I feel, or will be if they're not in your world yet. But there's somebody who's helping usher you out. Really after, we had that Five of Swords. Well, the Six of Swords here is kind of like, cut in the losses and, hey, you know what? I've made my decision and I'm moving away from the conflict. I'm taking my truth with me, So someone is assisting you right now. And for some of you, can be someone on the other side. As I say that, the Hermit card is here. The Hermit is like going within and having talks with God, really going deep into your spiritual self. It is quite a spiritual, introspective type card. So with that, the Empress. So yeah, this is I feel like a graduation for you as well in this Empress energy of like, she is all four queens in one. So really knowing who you are after what you've been through, it's like, hey, this is your time now. That's what I heard with the Justice. My eyes keep going back there. It's your time now. It's your time to for the scales to balance. As you can see, the scales in his hands. But this is because you are walking away from something, because you are cutting something out that needed to go. There could have been, I'm going back to those two kings, a conflicting type of energies around you. I'm not seeing a choice point card here just yet, but let's clarify a little bit more here, Spirit. And what else would you like to say? Ooh, all right then. That was a flyer. We have, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Well, something feels, and the Emperor reverse. So something feels like stalled out. Somebody would be really, I was saying stubborn, but also like unfair. And that's all coming to an end with that World card in the reverse. So Spirit's just, Spirit's like, hey, you asked, what are they moving away from? Well, there you go. You're moving away from stalled out energy, and somebody who's like bossy, bully, using their power, in a bad way. It's the Emperor in reverse is not somebody you want to have for a boss, for example, not somebody you want to have around you. So you're moving away from that, okay? So you're closing out this cycle. You're actually closing out quite a large cycle in your life and moving into a brand new one, I would say, with the World card here. The World card is the last card in the Major Arcana denoting a full, long chapter, storyline, time, phase, of your life. And this is the final card of that. So it's like you're walking through that portal, right? And here, again, alignment of self, you know who you are. You're more balanced now. These words keep coming through, alignment and balance. And from there, you're manifesting forward. So what can the Leos expect to be walking into through that portal, Spirit? I want to know what's on the other side of that portal, Spirit. Thank you. Wow. All right. Other side of the portal. Well, didn't I say? Thank you, Spirit. That's pretty freaking awesome. We just like talking about the world card, last of the major arcana. Well, bottom of the deck here, the beginning of the major arcana, all right? Card 0 of the tarot. Brand new chapter, massive new chapter in your life. So with that, what you're walking into, well, it's an offer. There's some kind of beautiful offer that is really going to appeal to you. It's lovely. The Six of Cups always talks to me about bringing in more balance back into your life. It is something, again, like I said, that is really going to be something really lovely. For some people, you can say the Six of Cups is like, for some people can be an apology, but I'm really not getting that. I'm getting this as, more of that nostalgia types meaning of the Six of Cups, where it's like, it's really going to hit on something you've always wanted to do, or you've been working towards, maybe quietly, not so quietly, but we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is kind of working steadily on something. So a brand new beginning, something's coming to you out of something you've been working on. That's what I'm seeing. So tell me more about that Eight of Pentacles, because you have been working steadily on something and there's something coming through. Wow. Oh, what? Are you ready for this? I'm going to tell you, Leos, right now, this has never happened to me ever in a tarot reading. Twice. As I stop, bottom of the deck, the Fool on both decks. Like, that's not happened twice to me ever. Holy smokes. All right, who is resonating watching this? I want to know who feels like they're really at the very beginning of some kind of journey. And guess what you got with it? Unbelievable. 10 of Cups. This is, we'd seen the Star card earlier as well, which is like wish fulfillment. This is your ultimate emotional fulfillment. You are beginning your journey towards your 10 of Cups, which is your happy home, happy family, whatever that means to you. The be all end all of ultimate like happiness and fulfillment in this lifetime, I'm telling you. You're at the beginning of a beautiful chapter that does come in and is ushered in, remember, with some kind of really beautiful offer. Wowee, can I be a Leo this week? Wow. And like weeks to come, because this is, again, quite a major chapter you're moving into. So take some time out, like our bear card Spirit said. If you're finding, you've been through a lot, but this is incredible. Beautiful things coming towards you, Leo. We're going to move right into our love reading. If you enjoyed this, do hit the like button, subscribe. Okay. I would love to have you back here. And the bell button, if you hit that, it'll notify you when the next Leo reading is out. I am available as well for personal readings. My web link is below. I've made some room for that. If you want to dive deep into your own personal story and with me, right, a one-on-one, we'll, go through as like whatever questions you want to ask. So there is that too. But yeah, let's move into this love reading for Leos. All right. So I always like to begin with one cleansing breath, and that is for me to reset my energies, because I am shifting from one reading to another. So one moment. All right, thank you, Spirit. Leos in love. What is surrounding my Leos? What do I, as a channeler, need to know right now to communicate to my Leos, Spirit? High Priestess, using your intuition. Once again, that's coming out. Oof. I was just feeling like this sudden out of breath overwhelm. I tend to be quite clairsentient, so not sure what you all are going through or who out there is feeling overwhelmed, but picking up on something. very necessary to trust your intuition right now, because you're being led into a passionate new beginning in some regard in your life here, which we're going to go into with the Star card. This does not get more spicy and beautiful. Like, the Star card is, a wish fulfillment, alignment with self, really being in tune with your higher self. And I can't even tell you how spiritual this duo is, one over the other. Like, wow, no wonder it was like take time out earlier. There's often a bleed overlap, between general and love readings. But the High Priestess and the Star, yeah, super spiritual in essence there. What more do you want to say about that, Spirit? Wow. Okay. So you are going through grief, have gone through grief, something to do with a soulmate energy. Oh man, there's like so many cards popping out. I'm taking the two that we got, Spirit, with the Chariot and the Moon. Moon bottom of the deck, I should say here. So firstly, you are either, you may not have all the clarity you're looking for right now, which is why you're being called to this High Priestess energy. This is what's going to help serve you right now, is to move into the High Priestess energy. All of us have a direct connection to spirit, to our higher selves. You're being called to tune into that right now, because it is from that inner source that it's all going to flow out from in the right way, okay? I can see from the Nine of Swords that you've gone through some, or are currently going through some anxiety, sleepless nights, kind of really up in the head, rehashing things here, it seems, or mulling things over. So, this can be of varying degrees for people, but it is a painful mental state to be in. And I just feel like with that, it's with the Two of Cups, it's really, there is some kind of relationship, obviously, of a soulmate caliber, if you will, that you're hashing out things over. And we have the Chariot in the bottom. So the Chariot, again, is another card of like being super in tuned with that intuition, because he does not drive this Chariot with reins. He drives it with his knowing, literally, okay? And it's going to, his inner knowing and connection to his higher self is what is leading him out from what he knew into the unknown. And he doesn't know where he's going exactly. He's going at quite a fast pace. This is fast moving energy here. But he is trusting his way forward. So Spirit is saying, in this grief or in this mental agony that you find yourself in, it's like, yeah, I was just listening to the different messages coming in, not to stress, but to trust what your gut is telling you. Okay. What more about that? Sometimes I feel like I need to double clarify to help you, those who are resonating with this. What do they need to really trust and know about this situation? Obviously, whoever is watching, thank you, Spirit. All right, that this connection is going through a rebirth and a transformation. Again, Spirit is trying. This is the overlap from the general. I'm telling you, you're being led out of the chaos into calmer waters, because Spirit's trying to bring in your ultimate wish fulfillment, the 10 of Cups. So you're going through this. There has been some kind of very faded moment in this connection where it's like being rebirthed. For some of you, it can be a rebirth in this connection. We'll clarify a bit more. But for some of you as well, it is rising up out of this darkness, right? What we do know is that what is coming towards you, what is being brought into your life, is a beautiful new beginning. It is, a lot of, I said wish fulfillment. But what's coming to me as well to remember to tell you is that this is a big key indicator of a lot of healing as well, the Star card. So I just feel like, moving out of that chaos, like Spirit's like, I know it's hard for you in your mind. I know all the things that go through your head when you lay down at night, all of these things, but if we, I would just say, put on a meditation, or like just, go into following your breath, even just to kind of unplug the mind and trust the inner knowing that Spirit's got your back here. Things are being rebirthed right now. There's a type of transformation going on for this connection, and it's for the good. I want to know a little more about that Ace of Wands, to be honest, but Spirit, what more do you want to tell the Leos? I can't even believe how many times, third time it's coming up for you, Leos. The Six of Swords, sorry. Again, trust the person that's helping you right now, the person that's supporting you and helping you. Trust them. They're helping you go into this calmer place, okay? Because I can see you're kind of between worlds with the Two of Wands in the bottom. I don't know why I said between worlds, but it's like you're not ready to leave one world, but you know that you must. It's behind you. Yeah, so there it is. And I'm going to show you something. You know how he is holding that one wand in front of him? That's the potential forward. And what did we have earlier? We had this coming in from the divine, this Ace of Wand, this potential. That is in this reading, the wand that he's holding. And it's necessary to leave what was behind, out with the old, in with the new is what this card says. But I know that you may be obviously in a contemplation kind of mindset. But yeah, it will come time soon for you, if you haven't already, to start making your way out from that old, to discover what's ahead of you. And I can tell you what's ahead of you. Holy smokes. If you're resonating with this, it's beautiful. 10 of Cups, the Star card. It's your healing, your wish fulfillment. You're being risen up. I mean, look do you want to stay in that dark coffin? They're all coming up out of the grave, out of this dark time of their life. You're being brought up. I feel like you had this card in your last week's reading, Leo. So let's, you know what? Again, some kind of offer coming in. I'd like to know more about this offer. There's a loving offer whether it's assistance. I want to know more about that, because as the bottom of the deck was the Knight of Cups there. A Knight of Cups is, something from the heart space that's really beautiful. So yeah, I just feel like you're being helped to move out of something that was not fair to you. I'm seeing the Seven of Swords over the Hanged Man. It's like, I feel like what happened for many of you is like you saw something in a different light and you're like, whoa, that actually is not cool. That's actually really not cool. Like, I can't believe I went through that, or, can't believe they did that to me. And there is, wherever kind of, like, again, this repeated message, whatever assistance you're getting right now is to trust it. And, as we're talking, there it is again. Like, I can't even believe the repeats you're having. Seriously, Leo. So, the Two of Wands. So there is assistance around you. So what can they expect moving forward? What guidance do you have for the Leo collective that is watching right now, Spirit, which is you, by the way? All right. So there could be competition around you. You could feel like you need to defend yourself with this Seven of Wands coming out. The Seven of Wands, I'm just showing you here. So the story behind the Seven of Wands is that he was caught off guard and he was told, like, hey, yo, you got to get out there, go out to battle, go defend, yourself, really. And he was in such a rush, he put on 2 different pairs of shoes. But this shoe here that he is on his most prominent foot there, it's like a newer, nicer shoe. Like, there is this up leveling that's happening within you. Okay. You might not be ready for this, like, ready or not, here comes the ending. We're graduating now from a 9 of Swords to 10 of Swords. That's the closing out of a long and painful cycle. It's like, to me, when I see this, like, ready or not, here comes end of a long cycle. But to trust this, go with that flow, go with this flow, okay? Because it's flowing you into calmer waters. It's flowing you into your 10 of Cups. The Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck tells me that, you know what? Again, you've leveled up, I just heard. It's like, you know what you are going to tolerate going forward, what you want. You're very clear from this experience what you want. You're not tolerating any less. I just got chills when I said that. So let's get a oracle card for the Leos. So the recommendation here, by the way, is to, like, defend your inherent worth and your truth, okay? Like, stay strong in yourself and who you are, even though you may feel like, you know, you were caught off guard by things and it's painful. And my heart goes out to you if you are experiencing that right now. My goodness. Let's get a oracle message from my relationship card deck. Always like to close out my love readings with that. If you've enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button. It does help get these encouraging messages out to more people who do need them and helps my channel. It's just a lovely reciprocation, way to say thank you. Spirit, do you have an oracle card? Let's see. There's, you know, I like them to pop, fly, jump, and there it is. All right. So, authenticity, and it is a 10. In the tarot, a 10 is the completion once again. So authenticity says, the energy of authenticity supports our choices to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our lives, with others as well as with ourselves. So take the high road, I just heard. So whatever this situation is, go with the flow of it. Whatever is meant to be will be yours. Whatever is not, you know, don't fight it, because you're just hurting yourself in the end. I don't know why I had to say that, but, you know, stay authentic and true to yourself. And didn't I say that earlier, right? That's the message, is staying true to yourself. So there you go, Leo. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. I am available for private readings if you'd like to check the web link below. And like I said, like and subscribe. Come on back. I'd love to have you here in the next reading, and hit the bell button so you know when the next Leo reading is. And we'll see you on that next video.